listen to me. The time to take over this town is now. It's all out there waiting for us.
We need to start seizing territory and let Vice City know we're the new players in town. You know what I'm saying?
When you think of names that hold power over people's emotions, Vice City is the name that definitely holds the most. Well, at least for the fans of the GTA franchise. You see, when we think of feelings, of vibes, and of an atmosphere that's been unmatched in video games, we think of Vice City. The city where the roads are hot, the deals are shady, and every conversation sounds like it could end with either a business deal or a recreation of the chainsaw scene from Scarface. Over the years, the GTA franchise has taken us to many places, from Liberty to the state of San Andreas, and even London back in the day. A quick shout out to all the 3 people that still remember that game. But despite all these locations, one location always stood out to me, personally, and that's Vice City. For many, this location was the ultimate GTA setting. The neon lights, the beautiful sunsets, the speedboats, and the amazing music that accompanied all of it were just pure magic. As previously said in one of my earlier videos, where I talked about how Vice City was the coolest Rockstar game, Vice City isn't just a setting, or a backdrop for that matter. It was a full-fledged character itself. And listen, I know that some of you are probably thinking, like, bro, GTA is already confirmed to be in Vice City. Why are you even talking about this? Well, to that, I say, hear me out. Vice City for a lot of folks isn't just some random location. It's probably the most legendary setting in the GTA universe. And again, you might ask yourself why, but the answer was already given earlier. It's not just a city. It's everything that GTA is at a core level. It's fast cars, neon lights, dirty money, and the perfect place for your over-the-top criminal empire fantasies. It's a place where you felt like you were stepping into a hyper-stylized version of the American dream, if that dream was filled with a bunch of South American nose powder and drive-by shootings. We as gamers really need GTA 6 to nail that feeling again, as GTA 5 just didn't cut it. Yes, it was a fun game, but after RDR 2 came out, I personally only ended up beating GTA 5 2 times. Now, compare that to the 6 times I ended up beating Vice City and San Andreas in the same time frame, and you'll see that GTA 5 just isn't as good. Despite having a larger map, a more detailed Los Santos, it always kinda just felt empty. Yes, the online component definitely has a lot of content for folks to spend their time and money on, but the base game just wasn't special. Since 2002 and the release of Vice City, Rockstar has given us great games, but no game from the HD era has managed to match the same level of personality a small 3D city did back in 2002. For instance, GTA 4 has an amazing story and amazing density, but the grey washed out look makes me feel depressed every time I end up playing. GTA 5 might be fun as hell, and the map itself is huge, but when you take all of it into consideration, 2/3 of the map is just mountains and hills that don't really give you any content. Vice City, on the other hand, was something truly special for its time, and today we're breaking down exactly why GTA 6 needed to return to Vice City. As already said at the beginning of this video, Vice City itself isn't just a place. It's a full-on vibe. It's the kind of city where you could put on a pastel suit on Tommy, drive around on a bike, and actually feel like you're the king. You didn't even have to do any missions. You could just cruise around and listen to the radio on repeat forever. And that's the thing with Vice City. It made you feel like you were in a movie. It wasn't just another open world city with random mission markers scattered around. It was a cinematic experience that let you live out a power fantasy straight out of Scarface. Now, of course, GTA 4 came as close as it could to matching this vibe, but only for the opposite end of the spectrum. If Vice City was a sunny and beautiful tropical setting, tailor-made for pastel suits and Hawaiian shirts, HD Liberty City was a dark and gritty landscape best experienced in a knockoff tracksuit. Kurva! One thing I will say that added a lot of character to Vice City itself was the fact that the game's setting was during the 80s. Now, I do not know much about that era itself, as I wasn't born until way later, but I can say that I do feel nostalgic every time I play this game. I don't know how a modern setting will affect the overall vibe of Vice City, but judging by the trailer and knowing Miami in real life, I think things will work out just fine. Out of all the 3D era games, Vice City is the only one that we didn't get in an HD format yet. Well, at least the only one that was the main setting. We also are missing San Fierro and Las Venturas, which I hope Rockstar will eventually add in GTA 7 when it releases in about 35 years. One thing I can definitely tell you that really gets me pumped is the fact that Vice City will be the perfect playground for GTA 6. I mean, just imagine what we will be getting based on the trailer alone. Improved graphics, smarter AI, as well as a plethora of wildlife and locations that will make the entire game feel immersive. Just think of it. You step out onto Ocean Drive, jack a random car, and watch the neon lights flicker off the hood of your car, all while hearing the distant sound of waves mixed with the faint thump of some underground club playing bass music. And not just that, the keys, the Everglades, and the additional extra landscapes that will give you a better contrast to what you got used to in the original Vice City will make GTA 6 a masterpiece. As already said, Vice City itself is a character in its own right. It doesn't just exist in the game for the sake of it. It has a personality, a mood, an energy that you can easily feel. You could tell me that Vice City is watching you and I would probably believe you. This place has more soul than half the protagonists in modern open world games.
Hello there.
And that's what makes Vice City special. It wasn't just a reskin of Miami. It was its own thing, a fever dream of South American nose powder, neon lights, and extremely bad decisions. And now, with GTA 6 on the horizon, it's about to get bigger, weirder, and way more unpredictable. We all know what Rockstar does best, and that's creating a world that feels real. And Vice City is the perfect playground for Rockstar's ambitions. I can't personally wait to be able to experience the advanced AI and world building that will definitely go into this game. Just picture NPCs actually living their lives like in Red Dead Redemption 2. Clubs with bouncers who remember if you have caused trouble before, and gangs who don't just randomly spawn in, but own their own neighborhoods and react to what you do. Maybe even attack you randomly if you are in a feud with them. We all know some of these things have already been implemented in RDR 2, and judging by the trailer, we could see glimpses of what we will be able to experience in GTA 6. Vice City itself is not just a map or setting, as previously said. In its entirety, it is an actual ecosystem, and in GTA 6, it's going to be one of the most immersive, reactive, and highly detailed worlds Rockstar has probably ever built. But in this fictional visit to Florida, now called the state of Leonida, Rockstar really went all in. In the trailer, we saw swamps, islands, and everything in between, adding so much to the already great location that is Vice City itself. As soon as I saw the trailer, I knew that someone's getting fed to an alligator, Angelo Bronte style. And that someone will probably be us, but we'll save the judgment for when the game comes out. The Everglades, for me personally though, feel like they will be a game changer. Wetlands similar to the bayou in Red Dead Redemption 2 that will give the player options to hide from cops, dispose of bodies, and dump cars that the cops are actively looking for. Add to that the beautiful tessellation, and I'll be rolling in the mud like a swamp puppy. And that's not all. Just imagine the potential that there is within the Everglades themselves. Missions, side content, and even creepy Easter eggs referencing the Nightfolk from Red Dead Redemption 2. Imagine gangs using the wetlands for drug deals with airboat shootouts straight out of an action movie. The Everglades in GTA 6 will not just be simple scenery. They will be a death trap that complements Vice City in its entirety. Then there's the Florida Keys. If you thought escaping to Cayo Perico in GTA Online was fun, imagine being able to drive or boat out to an island paradise. Sun-soaked mansions, yachts, shady offshore businesses. It's like Rockstar saw every real-life crime story about Florida and said, yeah, let's add all of that. And let's not forget Port Gellhorn, because what's a crime empire without a major shipping hub for importing things that definitely aren't legal? You know, Rockstar isn't just putting this in for decoration. This place is gonna be a hotspot for smuggling, 4 heists, and whatever insane missions they throw at us. This is what makes GTA 6's map so exciting. It's not that it's just bigger or that it has more things to do. It's about the fact that this map will have way more depth to it than any map that came before. It's not about having more locations, it's about having locations that actually matter. Vice City might be back, but this time, it's bringing all of Florida's chaotic energy with it. And for the casual GTA fan, that is exactly what they need. The game itself might have a great story, it might be extremely immersive, but none of that matters if the usual chaos is not there. The casual player plays this game like they're Trevor Phillips, and that itself is an understatement. We all love GTA for the simple fact that you don't have to really complete missions. You can just sit in your car, turn on the radio, and go for an endless drive with no real goal in mind. Vice City will be the perfect setting for that. GTA 4 and GTA 5 might have had great maps for the time, but looking at them now, GTA 4 is too dense to really enjoy a casual drive around the town, while GTA 5's map just loops around. This problem will definitely be fixed with the addition of the Keys, the Everglades, and potentially a panhandle that everyone seems to be looking forward to. But this isn't the only thing people are eagerly awaiting. We all know that deep down, everyone really wants to know what the story is going to be. And honestly, Miami with 2 protagonists who are potential lovers will definitely be something new from Rockstar. I personally trust them to get it right. Believe me, I really do think that the story will not disappoint, but I hope to God that the story isn't another betrayal or one where I have to choose to kill one or the other character. What people really want is to actually feel connected to these characters, especially after Michael, Franklin, and Trevor, where you basically had 23 missions with each character, leaving you no real time to connect on a personal level. When you think about it, you got 5 hours of playtime with each character, if you take out all the side missions from the game. Now, compare that to the 20 plus hours of CJ, 12 plus hours of Tommy, Vic, and the 20 plus hours of Nico Bellic. It kind of feels insignificant, right? I mean, out of all the 3 characters, I actually had more sympathy towards Trevor than towards Franklin or Michael, which says a lot about how complex that character was, despite being an absolute maniac at first glance.
Oh, I love you!
Now, imagine they take that raw, personal storytelling from GTA 4, RDR 2, and layer it with an insane tech that they've got today. And if you don't know what tech I'm talking about the next level AI that doesn't just respond to your actions, but actually makes the world feel alive. For instance, you walk into a bar and the people inside are acting like they know you. Maybe they even remember the dumb thing you did last week, like when you ran over the bartender in your pink convertible. The possibilities for storytelling are endless with today's tech, and Vice City is the perfect setting to push it to the next level. With all the advancements in graphics, AI, and even motion capture, Rockstar can build an experience that feels not only immersive, but real. And Vice City being a character itself while serving as the backdrop will certainly help them outdo themselves. We all know that Vice City is that city. It's him in Gen Z terms. And for Vice City, it's not just about nostalgia either. It's about the experience of pure chaos.
Here's Trevor.
So when GTA 6 eventually drops, there's really no other place that can deliver the same energy and unpredictability that Vice City can. We all had our fair share of fun with other GTA settings, but I think that we can all agree that nothing beats the classics. The over-the-top vibe of the neon-lit city, filled with bad decisions and even worse consequences, is just too iconic for a GTA game. And hey, if Rockstar really wants to make this game 10 out of 10, they for sure will bring back the OG cheats we used in GTA Vice City. Anyways, thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and a big thank you to all the 610 people that ended up subscribing. You folks are the best. If you haven't already, please make sure to hit that like button and of course subscribe for a chance to win an RTX 7090 card once this channel hits 10 million. Stay silly, keep patching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.